Okay, Carl. Oras na ba? 1:30 na. Tagal lang nantay natin.
Oo nga
Morning.
eh. Magandang umaga.
Oo nga. So, ayun. Tapos na din ang final series ng Ginebra at TNT. Ah, Panalo ang Barangay Ginebra. They win the Commissioner's Cup. Final score, Carl.
88-76.
So, Carl, first championship in 3 years for Barangay Ginebra. A big night para sa kanilang napakaraming fans sa Pilipinas sa buong mundo. At Carl, for a while parang TNT was trying to kahit ano yung sinubukan ng Ginebra na makabol nasasagot ng TNT, but then nagkaroon ng run from a 7-point deficit, pinangunahan ni Scotty Thompson yung run na yon, at from then on control ng Ginebra yung laro.
Yun naman, pinag-usapan natin all throughout the series, Brad eh.
Mm.
Yung na-build nung Hinebra na run nung fourth quarter na kailangan habulin ng TNT. It was because may katulong na si JB. Diba? Parang, it's not just a Justin Brownlee show today. 3 locals, Hinebra locals scored in double figures, led by Scotty Thompson, our finals MVP, na nag-flirt ng triple-double.
Medyo debatable lang nung tumingin ako sa shortly after ng ating last interview.
Oh.
Parang may debate na kung this is Scotty, si Toyo Rosario sana. Una, Carl, bakit pinili natin si Scotty Thompson na finals MVP, and how deserving din sana si Troy Rosario for the award?
Feeling ko mas madiin kasi yung mga numbers ni Scotty. Mas ginawa niya yun kung kailan nila kailangan. He delivered those numbers when it mattered most, and it came in this all or nothing game 7 kasi nga medyo, di ba, napag-usapan natin nung few days ago, hirap tayo mag-decide, Brad, kung nag-champion yung game 6 yung Barangay Ginebra. Medyo hirap tayo dahil walang standout sa kanila. But tonight, almost second triple-double ni Scotty in this series alone. So, yun, ginawa niya, he led the local squad para sa Ginebra, and he showed why, pinakita niya na anong mangyari pag may tulong si Justin Brownlee ba. And going to Troy Rosario, na para sa akin naman, he's the most consistent Ginebra player naman all throughout the series. Medyo hindi lang nga standout, pero kung titingnan mo 1-7, siya yung pinaka solid numbers, almost double-double ata average niya, brother, no?
Parang siguro dahil na rin sa marami siyang pinapakita na intangibles, also yung kanyang depensa and how he battles Chris Macolo from on both ends. Tingin ko nga kung game 6 na tapos ng Ginebra, baka siya pang
diba? Medyo,
finals MVP.
diba?
So,
lumabas siya eh. I mean, lumitaw siya kahit pa paano eh. Kasi nga sobrang hindi tayo makapili ng outstanding player. Isa siya sa lumabas.
Pero yun nga ang hirap kasi dahil for a while in game 6, I mean for the whole game 6 it was Justin Brownlee. Pero ngayon talagang halos kalahati lang yung na-score ni Brownlee from game number 6. And may katulong siya. Like yan nga, Scotty, konting RJ, despite yung first up struggles, Toyo Rosario, 13-7, and Nards Pinto.
Siyempre, yan ang pinaka
crucial
hero.
Din. Si Nards Pinto, crucial 3. Bukod dun sa, before dun last 2 minutes, meron pa siyang
isa pang tres.
Earlier na pagka-tres niya, parang napila na si Eli Tenorio who's here for game 7 dahil yung Gilas Youth nanalo sa Siaba. So yun, very big win for Barangay Ginebra. How heartbreaking it is naman sa TNT ito?
Para sa akin kasi since last season, Brad, feeling ko Grand Slam candidate ang TNT sa lalim ng kanilang lineup. Ngayon, kahit di pinakita nila at the start, meron silang ball. Pero kahit sino pa import nila, Brad, ganun kalalim yung locals nila. And they showed why again, another finals appearance para sa kanila despite a newcomer import, a returning newcomer import in Chris Macolo na semis lang dumating, di ba?
Semis,
Oh,
team number 4.
Despite that, medyo wala pa silang chemistry. They were able to drag Ginebra to a Game 7 and muntik pa mag-champion, pero yun nga, syempre, Ginebra pa rin yung nakabuild ng enough lead nung fourth quarter.
Got to give it din kay Macolo. Tinry din niya, but yun nga, may mga mintis siyang crucial free throws down the stretch. And you have to also commend din yung effort ni BGR. Alam natin, injured talaga. Pag every time pinapasok siya, pag tumatagal na siya sa court, talagang parang brisk walking na siya.
Oo nga parang may ininit talaga.
But he tried. Calvin Otando talagang despite yung injury, lumaban din. Also, R. Pugoy. I think kung nanalo TNT, baka si Pugoy ang finals MVP natin. But TNT came up short. And yun, the third straight time, habang nalobat ako, the third straight time nabigo ang TNT makuha ang championship.
Okay. Again, it was all yun nga, pinag-usapan natin pag Game 7 naman talaga, all boils down to hindi na X's and O's, kundi kung sino yung mas gusto talaga manalo. And makita natin nung second half, first half medyo dikdikan pa talaga Although, entire game na dikdikan, pero nung late third to early fourth, medyo doon naka-gain ng breathing room talaga yung Ginebra to escape with the victory.
Last lang, Carla, how big is this for Ginebra moving forward? The first title since 2023. Are they going to compete sa next conference and maybe the next season? Tingin mo, nandun na sila sa conversation. You all know, before nito, talagang kinakapos sila sa finals against TNT, then semifinals against San Miguel. There was 2 years ago against Meralco sa Philippine Cup. Tingin mo, magiging sila?
For the immediate future, Brad, tingin ko, sila ang favorite agad sa Governor's Cup. Nung alam naman natin lahat late, yung pre-pandemic, sila ang hari ng Governor's Cup, Brad. So, ngayon di ba, nag-champion sila with Brownlee sa mas malaking imports. Paano pa kaya sa mas maliit na imports, di ba? So, they are surely favored sa Governor's Cup. Although, sinasabi ni Coach Tim na mas effective daw si Brownlee against taller imports. So, pero syempre, baka dina-downplay lang niya yung kanilang pagiging favorites sa Governor's Cup. But syempre, para sa atin, sila ang favorites and the title will go through them in sa Governor's Cup. O sino nga ba sino ang defending champion ng
ang defending champion? TNT pa din.
Tama, TNT kasi nga pala muntik sila mag Grand Slam. Kasi una pala noong last season, Governor's Cup, Coms Cup, tapos Philippine Cup. So, tingnan mo, may chance mag-rematch pa pala tong dalawang.
Kaya nga. And also, yung I think si RJ alam natin struggle itong dulo ng championship at coming up a BPC, I think isa sa mga players to watch next conference. Who knows, baka lalo umangat yung laro niya. Could learn from this finals, the ups and downs, and finally winning a championship. Tingnan natin kung anong pwedeng gawin ni RJ Barrientos moving forward as one of Ginebra's top stars.
Parang Brad, kaya na niyang gawin yung court na parang personal playground niya, Brad. Para sa akin, he's the future is now para sa Ginebra. Yung emergence niya this conference, wala na siyang may fancy moves pa rin siya, pero makikita mo na mas snappy na yung moves niya, mas less turnovers, mas mautak na, mas kita mo na yung utak niya na pinakita niya nung sa KBL na naging rookie of the year siya doon. So veterano na siya, Brad, in just his second season, veterano na siya, ganun kabilis yung kanyang growth. And ganun naman feeling ko dahil ever since naman pinakita niya sa FEU pa lang yun na kahit bata siya,
Oo.
he's mature beyond his years, and he only took 4 conferences to show you that he is a best of player of the conference winner, not just a candidate but winner.
So, yun, tapos na ang second conference ng season 50.
Mm.
And susunod naman ang Governor's Cup, which starts on July 10. Wala pang venue, wala pang schedule, but we expect in the next few days or maybe the next week magkakaroon na ng schedule. At medyo nag-announce na rin yung mga ibang teams ng kanilang imports. I guess nabasa na yan sa mga social media and all the media outlets. Pero may mga ibang teams wala pang import. But bago din ang Governor's Cup, there will be a window sa FIBA. World Cup qualifiers, the last sa first round. On the road ang Gilas, Australia and New Zealand. Kyle, medyo just quick thoughts lang sa upcoming window ng Gilas.
Kumbaga, no rest for the weary nga, ika nga, di ba? Dahil marami namang Hinebra icons or players and coaches ang nandun. So, Coach Tim, si Justin Brownlee, sobrang pagod dito pero alam ko may ensayo agad sila bukas no? Parang sabi ni Coach Tim.
Nag-start na yata.
Nag-start
Kanina.
today.
Today.
Today is Wednesday. So, Thursday tuloy na ang practice nila. Morning practice. So, Troy Rosario din ata, Brad. Parang sinabi niya sa interview kanina na parang alam ko kinolap daw siya dahil medyo kapos daw ng players ngayon ng Gilas. So, sabi niya parang gusto na niya ata mag-retire sa international play pero pag tinawag siya para sa bansa, hindi naman tatalikod yan.
Tsaka wala si Calvin Optana. You also confirm it dahil yung injury niya sa kanyang
calf.
So, yun abangan natin yan na next few weeks. Gilas, and then the third conference ng season 50. So, Carl, thank you Kasi,
salamat. Siyempre, salamat. Salamat din.
It's been a pleasure talking basketball, talking about the finals, kahit inaabot na tayong madaling araw.
Ganun talaga
Thank you for the time, and we hope to see you.
Kita ulit.
See you din sa next coverage natin kung saan man.
Gilas yun. Malamang Gilas.
Gilas Road.
Ayaw nga pala, sa TV tayo manood.
For now, magpapahinga muna.
1 month break ang PBA.
1 month.
Kahit pa paano.
Pahinga konti, abang sa mga susunod na mangyayari. And we hope na sumubaybay kayo. If may mga interviews kami or other news, punta lang kayo sa aming mga pages. Kay Carlo Sportsbeat sa YouTube, sa mga media outlets namin, Inquirer, Spin That Page. So, yun. Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you around, and congratulations sa Barangay Nebra, the champions of the 2026 PBA Commissioner's Cup. Good night.
Thank you.